Never stop doing good things. Time, 4 to 6 minutes. Once in a village, a young boy used to live with his step-family. His name was Pankaj. Pankaj was generous and kind with everyone. Pankaj always liked to help someone, and didn't expect anything in return. Villagers feel happy whenever they see Pankaj. People would ask him for his source of energy. His answer would always be the same: I'm blessed. Pankaj never focused on others' weaknesses and faults but always in search of an occasion for helping people. Sometime, people used to see him helping blind to cross the road. Pankaj believes that generosity is the universal language which a blind can see and a deaf can hear. There was scarcity of water in the village, so people had to go stream of water at end of village to fetch water. Pankaj used to wake up early in morning to get water from the stream for himself and his family. It was difficult task as he alone had to walk there in morning and evening. While Pankaj was given such difficult task, his siblings were given lenient task or none. Pankaj had no hard feelings for his step-family members. Pankaj's stepmother always been very jealous of Pankaj's relation with his father. Pankaj's mother always accused him of crazy things. She is constantly screaming and started calling him a nonsense. In front of other people, his mother would be all nice. The whole time she is telling Pankaj's family horrible lies about Pankaj and spends every waking moment causing her nothing but grief. Once, Pankaj was coming back home from stream with pot of water. On his way back, he saw an old man resting under a tree. Seeing Pankaj holding water pots, old man begged him for water to quench his thirst. Pankaj gave him water from the pot. Later, on his way he met a lady who asked for water. Pankaj gave water to her too. Pankaj's water pot got half empty. Because of it, his stepmother got angry with him for bringing only half-filled pots of water that wouldn't be enough for family. This would now happen almost every day, that people on way would ask him for water and he gave them despite knowing that his stepmother would get angry with him and even torture him. One day Pankaj was not able to bear anger and torture from his stepmother and swear that he will not give water to anyone. That day again, while Pankaj was coming back from stream, he saw a man who seems injured and that man asked Pankaj to give some water. Pankaj remembered that he vowed not to give water to anyone. He hesitated, but at last he couldn't left that man thirsty, so gave him some water from the pot. When Pankaj got home, his stepmother saw half-filled pot and this time pounced on him with more cruelty and started beating him. Next day, someone knocked on the door. Pankaj opened the door and saw that man standing there with mails. He was the same man whom he helped previous day and gave water. He was delivery man who came village to deliver mails but got injured in the way. A deliveryman serves as the most important link between person and person. He brings the good news of one's employment, or marriage, or confirmation of a business deal and so on. Deliveryman or postman is, therefore, always eagerly watched. During extreme heat of summer and on rainy days, postman carries an umbrella in addition to his usual burden. Most importantly, postman carries a great responsibility on his shoulder. He must not miss or lose a single paper. He is one of the true friends we need in our social life. Delivery man also gave him some cash, thanking him saving his life. If Pankaj hadn't helped him there, delivery man could have died and his letter of scholarship would have never reached him. Everyone has experienced difficult times at one time or another when things were not going well and needed an act of kindness to brighten up the day. Remember how effective the smallest act of kindness can be. In the long run, it gives multifold returns. We may not know initially. That day, I learnt that your everyday good deeds never go in vain, as they will return to you when least